Hello. Been a bit concerned about the lack of information about Lyme's disease on the internet. What are the symptoms of this disease in dogs? Um, it's called the Great Imitator. I've written a few notes. Um, One of the first things that happens, well, obviously the dog has been bitten by a tick, and it generally gets this like bullseye pattern. They call it a bullseye pattern, where there's a red circle around the tick bite. But because dogs have got fur, you can't see that. If it's a dog where you can see the skin, you're going to see that red inflammation. It's because Lyme's comes from a bacteria called Borrelia burgdorferi. Okay, then you'll notice that the dog will want to refuse to move. You'll have joint and muscle pain. Lymph tissue will be swollen. The lymph glands are, I don't actually know where they are on the animal, but on human beings, they're, for example, here. We say, your glands are up and you've got a cold or something like that, and you've got them under the armpits in human beings and in the groin for human beings. I imagine that's the same for dogs and cats. That's something that the vet can tell you. It can affect the kidneys, so that could be too much urination, not enough urination. You might. I think you've got to trust your instincts and your senses. Loss of appetite, depression, lameness. Lymes. You should be aware that Lymes can. Any animal that a tick can bite can get Lymes. That means sheep often get bitten by ticks. Even birds, deer, dogs, cattle. They're all creatures which can get bitten by ticks. Okay, prevention of Lymes. What can you do to prevent it? I've gone to a lot of forums, and the information I have is the best way to treat Lymes is not get it in the first place. That means checking your dogs regularly, checking your animals regularly, and making sure they haven't been bitten by a tick. And if it's been bitten by a tick, be careful how you remove it. There are videos on how to remove ticks. Yeah, if you push the blood that the tick has sucked from the animal back into the dog, you're probably going to cause the disease. If you can manage to remove it in such a way that the head comes away, then you're less likely to cause it if the damage hasn't already been done. Natural prevention for ticks. Well, there's two forms which are chemical but natural. One is garlic. Feeding your dog garlic tablets or garlic powder can, although you might get a bit of bad breath from it, it can help prevent Lymes. You can take eucalyptus oil, mix it with sunflower oil, 10 drops to an ounce. 10 drops of eucalyptus oil to an ounce of sunflower oil or almond oil. That's called the base oil, the almond oil. Something which allows you to sort of binds with the eucalyptus oil. Then you dip a bandana into it and tie it around the dog's throat. And in theory, this is according to the nature websites, the ticks are driven away from that. Our product, the dog tag, which hangs from the collar of the dog, works after 30 days. Starts working after 30 days. Is like really working up to its 100% capacity after about 45 to 60 days. That will prevent to 97%, according to the scientific testing, that the dog will be bitten by a tick. That's working on an energetic basis, more like homeopathy. Please see that you can, I mean, basically, if your dog's got Lyme's and you can't afford the treatment, you can put it down according to some opinions. Please remember that you could also try Ledum 1M as a treatment, which is homeopathic, and there are some vets who use homeopathy and they've had success with that. I can't accept any responsibility for any advice I've given, quite obviously, because I don't know how people understand it or how they apply it. Please visit our website on noticksorfleas.co.uk or noticksorfleas.com, and please leave a feedback. Cheers.